I'm getting ready to get the dash ready to reinstall. So what I did here was just clamping each side of them. I'm going to do them as I go down so I can cut the, I don't think it'll show up, but anyway, there's a square hole there. The defroster outlet vents need to be cut out, so I'm going to cut it from the underside. These were where the screws go to the defroster, to this, and I'm just going to plug away at trimming it all out, and then it'll be ready to install. I cut it all out, got the trim fasteners in. That's for this molding here, which will come, you know, right to, well, you'll see it when it's in the car, but you know, it goes about right there, so it'll cover up, you know, a lot of that stuff back there. It'll look quite nice once this is all together. All right, let me, I think when I'm ready to find the fasteners to put the dash back in the car and install it. These are, didn't have to look very far for the fasteners. All right, let me get to it here. I'm gonna not video this because I'm gonna, you know, I don't need tripods in the way or things in the way, and it's gonna be a two-person job being assembled. Yeah, they definitely must put these things in the car before the windshield was in. That's just a nightmare in this defrost duct thing. Yeah, I tried to put it up in there before I put the dash in, and it just kept falling and getting in my way, and so yeah, now it won't go in, so I gotta take half the dash apart to get it in. I'm gonna take this out. If that doesn't work, guess I'll be unbolting the dash and pulling it back again. What a pain that is. Thing is not light anymore. That gained a lot of weight putting it together. So anyway, I'm gonna fight with it for another hour, and then if I can't get it, I'll just fool with it tomorrow. This is the next day, and as you can see here, the table's gone. The dashboard is back in the car, and last night it was a fiasco putting it in, and the fiasco was the defroster plenum. So I had taped it up against the firewall, and it kept falling out of place, and I was trying to put the dash in, so I attached it to the dash, and it was just in the way. So I took it out and put it in the back seat and put the dash in, and then it wouldn't go in. So you got to have that plenum in before you put your dash assembly in, otherwise you're not getting it in. When I say the plenum, this duct work up here for the defroster, and there's two little screws that hold it into the dash up here. One right there. I doubt they'll show up, but anyway, and one on the other side, and I gotta loosen them up. I got a little ratcheting screwdriver I can put a short bit in and get to that, but I don't know if this will show up. No, nothing's showing up, but that is where the defroster, and I've been getting the wiring connected up. So these, I think this one goes to neutral start switch, this one goes to the steering column, this one goes to the steering column. Those two go into these two down here go into the firewall, and the fuse block goes over them, and then that's for the dimmer switch that I gotta hook up yet. But I put the wiring back in for the door light switches and tail lights and, you know, all that happy stuff. And you know, the ashtray works. I'm gonna put the glove box liner in it today, and I'll show you what I got. I'm gonna finish putting this together. I doubt I'm gonna wait to put the steering column in until I'm gonna call Chrome Plater Monday, and if they have the shift lever and stuff done, I can put that in before I put the column in. That would be nice. So if it's only going to be a few more days, I'll wait to put the column in a few more days. It's not like I lack things to do. I got to clean all this, all covered in handprints and smudgies and dust, and yeah, it needs a good cleaning off. And I'll do that once it's totally assembled, and then maybe I'll work on, I gotta get the front seat out so I can change the carpet. I got the new carpet right there in the box. Some of the padding that goes under here is there too. But yeah, and I don't know if I showed this or not, but I did find another brake release handle, and they're all kind of look like porous castings. Even brand new ones look like porous castings. So I think that's just the way they were. But this handle came off of a car by Cold War Motors, and I think cars up there, you know, they don't have the, if you can keep a car cold, you know, and out of the salt, they don't, I think cars rot less in the winter time if it's cold and brutal cold than they do in the summer, because the water doesn't get down into things. It's frozen. You clean the snow off the car before it melts and gets down into things. But anyway, yeah, so I think that's why this thing's in good shape. Parking brake works. I still got to loosen it up just a little bit. It should go down maybe one more click. But that's, I don't know, maybe I'll leave it like that. That's pretty good. But yeah, that is done. And I'll go, as I was saying a minute ago about the glove box, let me show you what I was talking about there. So I thought I'd get a new glove box. This is the original of the car. And it's got a little bit of a hole in it right there. And this is the replacement. And I really don't like the replacement one bit. So I'm going to clean the original one up and put it back in the car. That hole's on the top, so that really shouldn't matter. So anyway, I just kind of wanted to show that. So that's going to get cleaned up. I'll repair that hole and put it back in the car, because the reproduction, I mean, the reproduction is actually decent if you didn't have a glove box. If it was totally chewed up, you know, that's the problem with a lot of these cars, is the glove boxes are usually the first thing destroyed even before the car is parked. And so, you know, that's better. It's a correct glove box for 9AC car. It'll work, but I just don't like the looks of it. And if I had zero glove box, I would use it, but I have actually a pretty decent one that just needs cleaning, so that will get cleaned and reinstalled. So maybe I'll I don't know what I'll do with the new one. I'm not going to send it back. You know, it wasn't terribly expensive, and maybe I'll give it away or something. We'll see in the future. But right now, we get back to work on this. I didn't video any of this because this, like I say, there's two of us. I had both doors open. We're kind of going in and out of the car with it, and there's just no real place to set a camera up and video. That was just not going to happen. So this is what you're going to see in the video, is what I'm doing now. All right, let me and you know, I can't have a camera here anywhere while I'm working because there just isn't enough room, so you're just not going to get video of the actual work. I got the dash, I got the battery hooked up, as you can see, and all the wiring connectors are back on here. And I put the top down just because it made it easier. I had to close the trunk lid because the trunk light would be draining on the battery. I'm going to disconnect the battery after on the top up, but clock's been keeping perfect time. It's been running for, I don't know, 3-4 hours now. And I got the heat, oh, and I put the light under there, the courtesy light on this. Well, I gotta have the key on for that. So we got the brake warning, parking brake warning light works, and I put the air vents on with the thing that says air up. Both of them are in. You can see it opens and closes the vent. And you release the brake, the light goes out. Yeah, that's something I use, so that's how I wanted that light. The only thing that the heater fan works. The heater, the control cable between this broke when I took it out for the heat to defrost, and I found another one. Oh, and one other thing, I'll show you on those cables here. The radio doesn't even have an antenna plugged into it. There's no antenna on the car. Check that out. It's on a classical station right now. So. Wonderful. The prelude and fugue in G minor. But it plays pretty good for not having a antenna. On the Riverside Church organ in New York City advised. Anyway, I'm not going to play it much, and the gas gauge is registering. and everything seems to work as it should. I haven't turned the wipers, the lights work, and the okay, so now when I turn the key off, because the headlights are on, it's buzzing. You turn the headlights off and the buzzer goes up. I don't have it set for the parking lights. I like to, sometimes I put the parking lights on when the car is parked, but it definitely buzzes when if you put the lights on without the ignition on. So you definitely won't run the battery dead. Hopefully I won't run it. And the only wiring left hanging down here, this goes to the steering column for the turn signals. I think this is turn signals, the light for the, you know, for the shift lever thing. This is for the neutral safety switch, reverse light switch. This is part of the same harness for up into the signals and stuff. So there we go. We got the steering column to go next, and I think I'm gonna call, this is Sunday, so Monday I'll call and see how the chrome plating's going, because I'd like to put that on before the steering lever on before the steering column goes in. You can see the little light in there illuminated. Lights up in the ashtray. I'm gonna clean up the glove box and put it in right now, and the light works there. Yeah, and the door light, so you know, see when you do this, and then when the door is closed and you want to just turn the lights on, you can. So there we go. I'm gonna put the battery maintainer on it when I'm done here. I've been running lights and things all day, so, and the car hasn't been running a couple months, so I think we'll top the battery up. But anyway, I'm gonna clean this mess up. This is about as far as I can go in here until I get the steering column and you know, the shift lever, I should say, and then I'll reinstall the steering column so I can paint the chrome on that bezel. I'll put the bezel and the pad on and we'll make a quick video. Just, you know, the bezel I gotta paint yet, but we'll do a little video of it. Looks funny here without a steering column and all the dash together, but yeah, I think once that chrome's painted on there, that thing's gonna look awesome. Looks really good. I'm totally happy with it. I gotta put the trim up here still for the defrosters. Maybe I'll do that yet today, but the glove box and the defrost trim maybe I'll put on today. Maybe tomorrow I'll work on starting getting this. Supposed to get a ton of snow overnight and tomorrow, so I don't know, we'll see. Might end up spending my day doing snow removal, but this is just sitting here. It's not screwed in or anything, neither is this, but I just wanted to kind of put it on so you can see. I'll show you what the deal is with those heater control cables. This is the replacement one I got, a used one, and this is the original one off the car. And anyway, I can put them, they're pretty much all the same, other than you can see how much longer that one is right here, and the cable is probably about that much longer too. This one's just like a 1/4 inch too short. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to find the broken piece to this one, and I find some old lawnmower cable I have around here and just rob the wire out of it, and I can make up one of the core. That's no big deal. I got to find the broken piece so I know how long to make it. But yeah, that's kind of a, you know, this guy, I don't know, maybe this was for a different car. The guy said it was out of a 66 Galaxie, but it is honestly a 1/4 inch too short from, I can get it in there and work, but I can't get it to go, either goes from off to heat, or, and that's the only movement I get, or if I adjust it from heat to defrost, I don't get a full swing. The cable, it's just too short by a 1/4 inch. So I'll find that broken piece and we'll make one up. Now it's getting towards looking together. You can see I put the trim up here, and I put the glove box liner in. It looks pretty good. The ashtray, all the cigarette lighter, everything works. Yeah, wipers, everything works. Obviously the turn signals and stuff don't, because there's no steering column in, and this is all the wiring that goes to the steering column. I think I showed that. So there we go. The dash is pretty much well installed. This is just sitting here. That's not fastened. That's not fastened. I'm going to take that back off tomorrow. And but I just thought I'd make a little video of it with the top down and the dash in, because you know you get good light this way. And I got the little green reflector things. They're still taped to the back of that. They're in a little Ziploc baggie. And but I think tomorrow I'll work on getting that ready to paint the chrome on. And again, like I say, check on the chrome plating if the shift lever is done. I think I'm just going to leave the steering column out until that is done. And then the chrome that goes on here will cover a lot of this stuff up here. And then the panels go on here. I need to clean them up. But yeah, it's definitely moving along, and I'm going to wait to put these panels on until I change the carpet. So probably the next thing will be the seat needs to come out, get the carpet out, and I don't know, I'm just waiting on the interior kit, so we'll see how that goes too. But it's looking good. I'll get some video of it from outside and in the front there too, through the windshield. Yeah, it definitely looks good. All installed. Yep, looks nice. I'm happy with it. I'm going to disconnect the battery after I put the top up and put my battery maintainer on. I guess I could have cleaned the adhesive off the glass, or I'll get a razor blade and do that. That's factory stuff from when they installed the windshield, but yeah, no big deal. Clock is still running. I can hear winding every now and then, so that's what time it is on the wall clock. And yeah, it's still keeping time. And all the instrument panel lights work, although they don't show up with this too well in the garage. But yeah, there we go. Dash is in, and like I say, this little piece, I'll get the chrome done up on it, and it's moving right along. And see where the interior light shines down there. I definitely gotta put the battery maintainer. The trunk's been open all day, the glove box, the doors, yeah, lights have been on, and I'm gonna run that back up now. So I just thought I'd do a little walk around the car here. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking... They're predicting a few inches of snow overnight, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking the car out anytime soon. So there we go. Got hubcaps, got to get the wheels off, get some white walls. Yeah, I still got a lot to do. I want to repaint the hood, but I think... I don't know, I might look into some white walls this next week or so. It's not like a big hurry. It's not like I'm going to be driving the car right away. And they start predicting a little warmer weather to where I can paint the wheels outside, and I think that I'll start working on that. But in the meantime, you know, it's looking good. There we go. I will disconnect the battery now. Yeah, a lot darker in here, that's for sure. That makes a big difference in light in the car. There we go. I'm taking this video with my iPhone. It takes a little better dark videos. Yeah, it looks good. These levers here, I'll move them over a little bit. Yeah, they do illuminate there. Everything looks nice. Again, the clock's still keeping time. You know, and the light, you know, this only video is so good too. actually looks really, really amazing, the dashboard. Really, really super happy with the way it's looking, and I just thought I'd make a little video of it illuminated, seeing it was dark outside. And there, we'll get a little closer too. You can hear the clock wind. Takes a little bit for my phone to focus, but it does focus in. And when you open the door, the interior light comes on. And when you open the glove box light comes on. There we be. Looks pretty good. I'm totally happy. Well, I'm going to call it a day, end the video here. If you like the video, definitely hit the like button, share it, whatever you do there, it helps. And if you like my channel, hit that 348 engine icon there and subscribe, and thank you for watching my videos.